So I think this is going to be a bit of a simple dimple video. It's Christmas season and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed because there's quite a lot of things that I need to catch up on. Christmas presents I'm supposed to be making, not to mention the Christmas market I'm supposed to be prepping for. Holiday market season is coming up and I would like to have some holiday merch for once. I mean, I do have these cat holiday cards and also these matching stickers up on my Etsy, but I want something that feels a little more cozy and handmade so that it could be given away as a nice hearty Christmas present. So the plan is also very simple. I'm going to draw some animal portraits, but they're going to be wearing ugly Christmas sweaters. Ugly is an affectionate term. And I'm going to be framing them nicely in these pretty little frames. And speaking of Christmas presents,
if you have an artist in your life or you are an artist yourself, the new 90B Colors acrylic marker set that Artex sent to me for review would make the perfect little present for Christmas. The 90B set comes in a wide range of colors, including skin tones, bright colors, pastels, and natural colors perfect for painting landscapes out in the wild. The marker pens themselves don't require any shaking or pumping and are ready to use right out of the box, and the brush nibs allow you to switch between fine details and broad work seamlessly, which is why it is my favorite tip. The paint is smooth and vibrant and has pretty great coverage, which not only allows you to easily paint over mistakes, but also over an array of different surfaces such as wood and canvas and paper. The markers are also super affordable, with this 90 pen set retailing for $96, which makes this a perfect present for anyone wanting to try out acrylic markers for the first time. And better yet, with Amazon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales ending on December 1st, you can get an even sweeter price on these markers with discounts up to 20% off. Links to purchase the 90B set will be listed in my description box below. And now back to my Christmas market project.
So let me give you a tour of the frames I picked out. We have this ceramic, I think they're bees and flowers, sparkly stars, basic oval calla lilies, another classic oval frame, another ceramic frame. I'm surprised I keep finding these. Oval flowery frame, and this super ornate bedazzled ornament. And I also found some small canvases and some wooden scalloped hearts that maybe we could use as well. Let's just pick a frame and get started. So I'm going to start easy with this small oval one, and I'm going to start with an animal that I know pretty well, cats. And why don't I draw it in this ugly sweater that I'm already wearing right now? For reference, this is the sweater I'm wearing right now. Look at them beautiful oranges. All right, frame, release the backing. I can't already be struggling with the very first picture. Come on. All right, I give up. I'm gonna choose a different frame. Let's choose this one. This is probably the frame out of this collection that I've had for the longest, and I just had no idea what I was supposed to use it for. But I think it's very Christmas themed. Let's grab some paper. So here I just have some basic sketching paper. I've never really used these Artex markers on paper for an extended period of time. I've only used it on canvas and wood. So I don't know how this is gonna compare or if the paper is gonna react badly to it, but we're about to find out. To do any of the outlining, I'm once again using some color pencils. I'm using my Prismacolors. What color should I pick? Pink, same as last time. Cat. I have to remember that last time when I used a pink pencil for the outlines, the marker kind of blended with it and sucked some of the pigment into the marker tip itself. So I'm trying to be very light-handed about this. Let's draw a grumpy old Mika. Let's give it a big turtleneck. See, I'm really bad at centering drawings. This is so bottom heavy, but once I add the oranges, I'm hoping that it'll balance out. Also, I call these oranges, but they are lemon shaped, so I'm not sure what they are exactly. Lemony orange time. All right, this should be a nice base. Okay, it's always a little nerve-wracking to get started, especially since this is a fairly new medium marker paper combination. I mean, I hope I don't ruin it, but I guess it's pretty easy to just start a new one if I mess this one up. Okay, let's see. What colors do we have to work with? Let's pick a nice Mika gray, maybe like a creamy white. Sweater is black, orange, red, this one, muted green. I think we're ready to get started. Mika has pumpkin orange eyes sometimes, so orange, orange. Starting with the eyes, same as my wooden pins. Ooh, interesting. So with the canvas, the marker basically sits on the surface because canvas is not absorbent at all. With this, I can almost feel it absorbing the ink out of the marker. Because the paper is so absorbent, it dries pretty quickly, which is great because that means I can work fast. With the canvas, I had to wait for the layers to dry in between coats, and that can take a few minutes, which is very bad for my impatient self. I definitely see the paper beating up a little. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, so I do have to be careful about going over it too many times. Ooh, I've never seen this color before. This is like a pink pastel lilac color. Oh, very nice. See, my other packs have a lot of nice vibrant colors, but this one has more muted pastel colors, which is very nice. It feels like it's rounding out my marker collection. Mica Gray. Ooh, I can definitely feel the paper warbling up a bit. That's just what happens when you paint on paper that's not meant for paint. But since this marker ink is not that watery, I'm hoping that it'll settle down a bit as it dries. Ooh, a little corner in the eye here. There. I almost feel like I can just leave his face this paper color. There. Now let's get the oranges. And then I think we can do leaves next. Okie dokie. Time for the nice dark black. I love that it's finally sweater weather. I can finally wear my huge collection of sweaters and also sweater vests. I've been really getting into vests lately. So much so that I've had to restrict myself on how many cool sweaters and vests I buy. Well, the great thing about painting on such a small surface is that I can rotate the canvas whichever way I want, which greatly reduces the strain in my arms. Cute. Oh, this is turning out so much better than I expected. The sweater I think is mostly dry already, so I think we can just go ahead and add these stems. Let's see how well this green goes over the black. Okay. Coverage is looking pretty good, and then we can just fix up any issues with the orange again. Now we can get a background color in, and I think we can just use the same yellow as his eyeballs. Okay, I'm gonna leave some of the streakiness just because it gives a nice painterly look. So the oranges on my sweater, they have these parallel dots. Oh geez, I just drew on my hands. Anyway, parallel dots. I think the only thing we're missing now is some sparkle in his eyes. This yellow, perhaps. Blink. Blink. Let's give it a second coat for maximum opacity. First picture is already done and it took me just 15 minutes. Oh, so cute. I'm trying to keep the markers as organized as possible based on the number codes on the back of them, but I know that this is not going to be sustainable because all of my other packs have already become messed up. Next up, we're going to draw Milo wearing this sweater vest, except maybe without the extra sweater underneath. Ooh, what do you think, Miki? Oh, you just want to play with your toy, huh? I got all of these frames from the thrift store, but this one is looking especially worse for wear. Centering it as much as I can. What's the golden ratio? 1.6 something. Still looking a little bottom heavy, but once again, hoping that it'll be fine once I draw in the sweater. Oh, he's looking quite large. Milo is not this chunky in real life. I'll freehand in the patterns later on. Meow. You didn't see this because I was on time-lapse, but Milo fell off my bed right behind me. I like to think that he was trying to peek at what I'm drawing. Anyway, it's time to draw the vest. Also, I decided to use the black and white marker from my old kit, just so I can preserve the sharp tip of the new kit as much as possible. Sweater. Wait for that to dry a little bit. Ooh, don't get blown away. He looks like he's ready to go to private school. I'm gonna give the green a second layer just because you can kind of see the pencil lines coming through. Oh, he's so cute. Numéro 2. Beep, beep, beep. While the stripes dry out more completely, I'm gonna color in the background once again with the same color as the irises. I think I'm gonna try a watercolor paper next, just so it'll hopefully be less warpy and less prone to pilling. But also I think watercolor paper is a lot more absorbent, so I don't know if that'll eat up the ink way too quickly. Oh geez, I touched it while it's wet again. There, like nothing ever happened. I'm not expecting this to look perfect. I think a kind of free-handed sloppy look can look really enticing, to me at least. I don't know about the general populace. And now we add the stems for the flowers. I don't think I'll have room for the leaves, so it's just gonna be the stems. I think it'll look complicated enough as it is. I should add some knitted lines on the shoulder cuffs and neck hole, just so it doesn't look as bland. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, I think that one's done now. Cute! So I managed to find this Strathmore acrylic paper. I don't think I've ever used this before. Paper is nice and thick. I think we should give this a try. And I'm going to use this big round one. And I think I'm going to do a goose this time because the art co-op that I'm in is called Geese Goose. Don't know if you can see. Oh, there we go. Beautiful linen pattern. Let's find a picture of a goose. I'm going for this Canada Goose with this sweater. Goose. Okay, let's give it some scary red eyes. Not sure if the contrast is contrasty enough. Let's use this off-whitish color for the neck patch. I don't use this color too often just because I feel like it's somehow less opaque than just a straight up white marker. But if we do enough coats of this, it should probably do something. Painting on this textured surface is really fun. Ooh, look at this evil eye staring into your soul. You know what I forgot? He doesn't have any eye shinies. Gotta fix that real quick. Look how much the paper curled, by the way. I gotta press these under a book or something. Shine, shine. Anyway, back to the goose. I gotta get a chartreuse. Is this close enough? This is more green than I wanted, but I think this is our only option. I might need to give the black a second layer. It's just the tiniest, tintiest bit streaky. If you're wondering what my thoughts are on these markers so far, I think it's about the same as before. The paint does lose its opacity a bit as it dries, but building up several layers will get you a nice result. He's coming to get you. Let's get the sweater patterns on here. So I turned around to look at my reference sweater, and guess who was sitting smack on top of it? Anything you'd like to say, Milo? Oh, I guess I can just look at the sleeve here. Wow, this is quite a complex pattern. Not sure how I'm going to replicate this, but I'll give it my shot. I'm gonna do some green and white dots to delineate. Milo.
Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm drawing some green and white dots to delineate where the patterns start and end.
Oh, Milo, I wish you weren't blocking my view. Oh, this marker gets really dark as it dries. That's like the opposite of what I've been experiencing. Diamonds on the arms. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to draw the inside. Let's just get some zigzags up in here. Yeah, that's good enough. We just gotta repeat this with the red. Whew, okay, I think we got this. Whew, that's looking pretty cool. Going to add a few more stripes in here. I'm going to add some shine on its beak. Shine. There. My evil geese goose in a beautiful Christmas sweater. So I definitely much preferred this paper to the regular sketch paper. You see how much it's not warping at all. I'm gonna put this here to dry with the rest of them. All right, let's think about what to paint next. I want to use this fancy bedazzled one because it's actually an ornament. So for this one, I think I'm going to draw a fish, and I actually have already drawn one as a test. Look at how cute it is. For the sweater, I'm using this duotone one. Oh, Milo is still sleeping on that one. This is such a tiny, tiny drawing. I don't know how much detail I'm gonna be able to get into this. Let's get a nice ochre color. I don't think this color existed in my previous packs, so this will be fun to try out. This is a nice chubby fish. Oh, this is a lot of patterns to figure out. Red for the neck cuff. Green block. Now let's do the other side. And now we can go in and add even more detail. It looks so silly. Those scales. Now background color. So I decided to change the color of the background because I thought the ochre yellow was too similar to the sweater color. My double fish. It's so cute. So I think I'm going to do one more goose just so there's two of each animal, and we're going to be using this flowery frame, and I'm going to be painting the goose in this sweater vest combo. This is actually the vest that got me started on my vest journey, and it still smells like a grandpa. Should I draw a Canada goose or a goose goose? Let's do a goose goose for some variation. The world's tiniest collar, big judgmental eyes. Ta-da! I think I'm gonna give it scary red eyes again. Wow, we're onto the sweater pretty quick. Strange tan color for the sweater and Mika gray. Should I give the bird sleeves? I guess I should. Okay, now let's do the vest. I'm gonna do the tan diamonds first. The opacity of the lighter color markers are a little unpredictable because some are super opaque and some are not. I guess each color has a slightly different formula maybe. Now we're going to add the crimson lines between and going through each diamond. Now I am going to add the pupils. The pupils. What is pupil in French? Let's get a quick preview. Oh my god, look at it. Let's move on to the next painting. And I was thinking maybe we can try one of the tiny canvases. It's so tiny and cute. All it needs is like a tiny easel to go with it. Well, since I'm watching Goblin Girl Studios video about making a little frog, let's do a frog. I need a reference picture. Look at this frog. Look at his giant eyeballs. But speaking of eyeballs, of course, I forgot to put an eye shiny on this goose. Anyway, back to the frog. It's got such a flat oval face. Very interesting. Big scary eyes. Does it have a mouth? Oh, I have no idea. Before I do anything, I need to go find another sweater. This here is my newest vest. I'm not sure about the pom-poms, I may remove them, but I also got this piratey shirt that goes underneath. Let's draw the frog wearing this. That was probably the world's most useless time-lapse. This is what I have so far. It looks like a frog, right? Right? The paint marker is doing pretty well against this black canvas, by the way. I forgot that because this is canvas, the marker is going to take a while to dry. Well, while waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna finish drawing up his Gigantor eyes, just with dollops of black. Oh, a little uneven. Let's add the folds and the diamond shapes on the dress shirt. Can you see the diamonds? Look at this little vest and dress shirt combo. I love it so much. It's almost like it's based off of an outfit that I also really like. Now I think we can add the mouth. Oh, the mouth is scary to me. Oh boy. Is that froggy enough? I'm gonna add some spots on its head, just for funsies. Alright, it's kind of cute. It looks like Rango, but it's a frog, I swear. Now let's give it some eye shinies before I forget about it. Oh, this yellow's one of the ones that aren't very opaque. Let's see if I can find a better one. Oh yes, this is a nice opaque one. He's so cute. See, this is what I mean by it's unpredictable which one will be translucent and which ones won't, because these two look like pretty similar colors. But this one, as you just saw, was very transparent. This one was nice and opaque. Since I drew a frog, now I want to draw a toad. And now I have to find another sweater. How many sweaters is too many sweaters for one person to have? Just curious. But anyway, this purple and turquoise sweater, it's giving uncle. I just searched up Toad for reference pictures and I love that Toad from Mario is just hanging out here. Anywho, I love this one. So grumpy. This one's gonna be wide. He's gonna be a chonker and he's angry. So angry. I think this is a good starting point. Waiting for things to dry is always the worst part of crafting. Oh my god, I just was looking through the viewfinder and I was like, this looks familiar, and I realized it looks like the poster for Cats. Looks funny. See, I just love how versatile the brush nib is. Look how broad of a stroke I can make, and also how thin. I'm always worried that the mic will pick up on what I'm listening to on my headphones, because if you guys can hear what I'm watching, you would hear a dinosaur eating people. So let's just hope you guys can't hear anything. So the sweater has got inverted triangles with regular upside triangles, so we can just draw that. Ooh woo. Oh, it's not symmetrical. I can fix this. I can fix this. This will not be an eyeliner situation. Okay. Whew. So I did this off screen earlier, but I painted the sides of the canvas for the froggy. So now I'm gonna do the same for the toad. Frog and toad reunited. Pink, pink. Guys, they're so cute together. Oh, I hope they don't get separated. Please buy them together, whoever sees these. So I think I have enough wherewithal for one more painting in this series, for now at least, because I gotta take into account the amount of table space I have and all the other holiday crafting I'm supposed to be doing. For this last green ceramic frame, I'm going to do a shrimp. Shrimpy time, shrimpy time. Oh, I gotta pick out a sweater. Hold on. I have so many more sweaters to pick from, but I decided to go with this one. Nice and simple. I think Shrimpy would like it. I wonder if this would even read as a shrimp. Hopefully people will see the orange and just clock that it's a shrimp. Here we are, our little crustacean. You can't see or hear this right now, but there are sad dinosaurs on screen right now. Poor dinosaurs. It's killing for sport. I wonder if you guys can tell which dinosaur movie I'm watching just from that. Cast your votes down below. Speaking of casting your votes, I was wearing my sweater with the oranges on it at a friend's house, and I got official input that it might actually be mangoes. So also cast your vote below if you think it's oranges, lemons, or mangoes. Oh, the Ice Sparkle always pulls everything together so well. Hello. So I'm gonna give all of these paintings ample time to fully dry out, and then I'm gonna gloss them with varnish, and I want to give all of them names, maybe little name tags as well. So I'll see you guys then.
And so I took them out to the yard for a spritzing session, and after that we are ready for the final reveal.
Are they not simply the cutest? Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'll have these at some local holiday markets. I won't be having these online, unfortunately, but if you really wanted one of these, you can DM me on Instagram or something, or email me, and we'll see if we can work something out. I think I'm gonna sell these for $25. I'll figure it out. I can't pick a favorite out of all of these. I think they're all so charming. But speaking of the holidays, I am not sure how many more videos I'll upload in the upcoming weeks, just because, again, it is the holiday season. I have a lot of crafts to catch up on. There's a lot of family time and friend time. In the meantime, if you want to support me in any way possible, just rewatching my videos will help. Also, of course, I have an Etsy store where I'm selling stickers and prints. Honestly, just you watching this video is already helping a lot. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed my little animal paintings, and I hope you like my fashion sense, because if you don't, why are you here? Okay, that was so mean. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy holidays!